It is time to visit with another thing that is really going to put a lot of smiles on faces. Winefest, Jackie.
Yeah, we are going at it. Day 3 of Winefest. We have some incredible guests joining us this morning to talk about a great thing happening in our community. So very excited to have Lana Jones-Gould, who is Winefest board president, joining us here in our living room. Also, Aldrich Calbildo, Winefest board member and co-presenting sponsor with West Bank.
Yes.
Thank you both for joining us. So the weekend kicked things off. How are things going so far?
Really well, yes. Go ahead, Lena.
Go ahead. Okay. Well, you know what? We've had a lot of people that have already joined us for the 3 days of events that we've done. And so we're just smiling. We just want better weather. We don't want any rain this week.
Okay, we should be okay. We might be a little touch of a shower here and there today, but nothing major, just to cool things down, because it looks like temperature-wise, today is going to be absolutely ideal. And about any type of weather is ideal wine drinking weather, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You can drink wine anytime.
Yeah, exactly. So nothing's going to stop us doing that. So even though the festivities have begun, what can we look forward to today?
Well, today we have Vino and Vinyasa at Business Solver, and that's a wonderful interactive event that involves wine and yoga.
And this is the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
I was
We've
going to
never
say,
done
because you've heard some other pairing, so to speak, of yoga with other things, but I haven't heard wine before.
Yes, you've heard beer and yoga.
Goats and yoga.
Right. There'll be light apps and wine, and just bring a mat, or they have mats there for you to use too at Business Solver.
I feel like this is something that Winefest is continuing to do, always come up with new ways and new experiences of enjoying amazing wine in our community, coming together for these special events. Why is it so important for our community for something like this?
Well, because, you know, it just speaks loud volumes of Des Moines and what Central Iowa is doing. This started 17 years ago. I've been on the board 17 years.
Wow.
So I have seen it go from here to here to here. And we just had Carla Hall here Saturday, and she was amazing. Her personality, down to earth. She had everybody in the whole group laughing. She's that funny. So I hope I answered your question.
Well, you're bringing in incredible guests. You're doing something new all the time, like yoga and wine, so you can be healthy and you can still enjoy a beautiful bottle of wine. And you're going to have even more of these experiences this week.
Well, something else is new this week is Wednesday, and it's called Progressive Dinner. We have not done that before, and that's in the East Village. So we'll have 4 different venues that we're going to go to, and that's sold out.
That is sold out, so forget everything we just told you, because you can't
get in. Okay. Now, compare and contrast the first time you put together the Winefest, you were involved in the first Winefest. You said you've been there for 17 years, and you knew how nerve-wracking it was the first year to see how it would come off. How many people do you remember attended the first Winefest?
I don't remember yesterday.
Okay.
So it was soft because nobody really knew what we were doing, and bless Connie Weimer's Heart that started this, as you guys probably already know that. And then the first executive director was Carrie Weinhardt, Mark Weinhardt's wife, and she did a tremendous job. But we would go in the office and we were dialing for dollars, dialing to get people to go to the event, because we just had a Friday and Saturday. That's all we had then.
Okay.
Yes, and this year and in recent years, our sponsorships have grown so much, and we've benefited from that, such that we are increasing our giving toward scholarships for culinary students, sommeliers, Bravo, all these wonderful organizations that we are able to give back to because of the popularity and success of Winefest. It's really been great.
Absolutely, including West Bank. Why is it important for you guys to be important to something like this?
It's community. We are so involved in our community, and it's just another way of giving back to support those people who support us. And it's been a really good partnership for the last 6 years.
Yeah, Lana, why do you think Winefest is continuing to grow each and every year? Because more and more people talk about Winefest.
Well, I think because we get smarter every year. You're better, you're smarter, and we know things that work, and we learn the things that don't work. I also think because we have 60+ vendors come in from all over, and then the food, you know, Friday night is less costly than Saturday night, but Saturday night we call it Grand Tasting with Willis as our big sponsor, and they've been a sponsor forever. So either night's going to be fun to go to.
So let's talk about those evenings, because as you mentioned, some things go so fast they're already sold out, but there is an opportunity for people to come out Friday and Saturday to enjoy, as you mentioned, numerous vendors over at Capitol Square in that area to enjoy food and wine and community. Tell us a little bit about what's happening Friday and Saturday.
To try to figure out what.
Well, Friday we have Sips in the City. It's a really well-attended event. Again, pray for the weather that it complies with us, but a lot of vendors, a lot of food vendors. I can't even estimate the number of people that attend there, but
we get about 2,000.
2,000 people there.
Right, for Friday night, and about 1,500, maybe 1,800 on Saturday.
And Saturday is Sips in the City, which is a very great name for having an event downtown, and that's a little bit more exclusive, a little bit higher price tag on that event, but both events are well attended.
Right, and you mentioned the various vendors that are coming in, and what can people expect from the various vendors that are there?
Well, we have local restaurants that come in and have their wares and their food, and then we have national and local vintners that come in and showcase their wines.
It's great that we have so much wine being made in Iowa now, isn't it?
Absolutely. It just increases our knowledge and our exposure to the whole industry, and part of that food culture is getting some legs here in Des Moines.
Right. Now, the people that attend the event, too, I bet you're surprised as to how knowledgeable they are about wine and what good wine is compared to some that is not so good.
Right. And, you know, traditionally we've been a beer state, right? So I think we've moved the needle a little bit, and Winefest has been a very strong proponent of getting that knowledge and getting that base of information out there to consumers.
Now, what if you're a novice? You're someone that doesn't, you want to experiment a little bit. Is this the perfect venue to take advantage of this?
Absolutely. I mean, I think you drink what you like, and people at Winefest are able to help give you the knowledge, give you the comfort level, what to pair with what, as far as food is concerned, and it's a very welcoming event for a novice or
an expert.
An expert, yeah.
We have a lot of folks don't know. We do quite a few events throughout the year. It's just not this week. We do, I don't know, about 30 other events, or I don't know the exact number, and they can really learn about wine and those things that we do throughout the year.
Yeah, as Winefest continues to grow.
Right.
But right now is the hot time, and we want to make sure you get your tickets for the remaining events, including an event, again, that's happening later on today.
Yes.
So tell us again what's happening. Grab your yoga pants and, and a beautiful glass and get ready to go.
Yoga mat, yoga pants at Business Oliver in West Des Moines. We're having vino and vinyasa.
Wonderful.
But just want to make sure that we do have a lot of tickets. I mean, not a lot, but we keep taking people Friday and Saturday.
Yes, be sure to visit the website, winefestdsm.com.
For Sips in City, that's happening Friday and Saturday at an event that still does have tickets available, because as you mentioned, with the popularity of this wonderful event, a lot of those tickets and events have already been sold out. So winefestdesmoines.com is where you need to go to get your tickets today.
All right, Aldrich, you're going for dinner tonight. What kind of wine are you going to get?
Red, always red, even in the summer.
Even in the summer, you have red. Yep. And Lana?
Both.
Two.
Thank you both for joining us today. Very excited for the success of this event.
All right, it is 8:48 right now. Don't go too far. When we come